Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Seashore Adventure. I am at Longboat Key in Florida. I wanted to show you what I've collected so far. Not all of these shells are from the beach where I was walking. Some are from bays, some are from where I was snorkeling. So yeah, let's get to it. We have some pretty scallops there, bay scallop, calico scallop. Oh, I love scallops. They are so pretty color here. And we have turkey wings. This one here is my favorite. Its color and pattern is so cool. Pattern is kind of similar, but I just love this one. It's really pretty. And we have some mossy arc, and we have some jingle shell. And this one here, I think it is called Atlantic thorny oyster. I thought it was broken when I picked it up, but I turned it over. It looks like most of its pieces intact, so it's kind of cool. And these two here, I'm not so sure what that is, but I thought they were interesting, so I brought them home. But some kind of oyster there, and this one almost makes me think it's an operculum, but it's really thick and it's very hard shell, so I'm not so sure if that's what that is, but interesting. And here we have egg cockle. These two flat scallop, I was super psyched when I saw them. They're super pretty. They're not huge like what I found at Marco Island, but fine by me because their pattern and color is just so pretty. So yes, thank you Longboat Key. Some worm shell, crown conch. This is the only one so far I found. I found it at a bay. Was all covered up with icky beach stuff like a moss and all that, but it got cleaned up really good. This one here is so exciting because I found this while I was walking the beach. About 2 feet of water was rolling around, and I managed to find that. Some agar shell, calico clam, sunray Venus, and some crab shell here. I think they're calico crab shell, but this one here, not so sure what kind that is. Some pen shell, Atlantic wing oyster. It's hinged, and the first one I found it's hinged, so I like that. And some seraph. This one, first time I found this one, it's called the boring turret snail. It's missing a little bit on the top, but that's all right with me. I was super excited to add something new for my collection. And some, let's see, chestnut turban, coquina, and some agar. And let's see, this one here, I think it's called a button shell. It's missing a little bit on the top. See, I will be able to see if I can find more of those in the future. And here we have some sand dollars. I thought it was interesting. All these sand dollars are between like golf ball size and tennis ball size, but nothing smaller or the bigger. So but we'll see what I can find in the future here, so I will update you with that. And we have some prickly jewel box. Oh, some are super prickly. It's super cool. And some have, let's see, this one here is very large. It's pretty large, and it's super cool color. It's nice. And let's see, some slippery shell and some limpet, some moon snail. Biggest shark eyes I found so far is this one here. It was also found at a bay somewhere, and so I was very happy about that. And that one, I love that one, although it's not very large. I love that one. I don't have a moon snail color this pretty, well, besides Guardianatica, but this is super special because it has some different swirls going on there. And Cuban brown snail, so I looked it up, and that's what it looks like, but it's like a land snail. I don't have that in my collection, so I will add that. And we have some surf clam and buttercup lucine. Buttercup lucines are so buttery this time. When you see from this side, look almost like pink from the outside. It's so buttery inside. And then we have some interesting stuff here. The shells, they're all gray. Not so sure why they turn gray. Maybe they live in they've been in mud so long for you know, decades, centuries, and they turn gray. I'm not so sure, but I have a lot of different shells. They turned gray, and I wanted to collect them. I have a lot of different shells here. They're kind of broken, but that's all right. Some crown conch here. It's kind of broken, but they're super cool still. And some olive, and yeah, so I will be making a collection for that. And this, I looked it up, and looks like we have a fossilized clam, or not clam, fossilized shell. So Florida cone, which is gastropod, not a clam, but yeah, it's pretty super cool that, you know, they've been fossilized, and they're almost like all white, but no color. You can't see any pattern color or anything because it's been fossilized, and it's pretty cool. And I have a couple of those, and we have, let's see, tulip shell, true tulip. It's missing a little bit top, but this one here, banded tulip, I managed to find a couple of those almost perfect, but that's all right. And I have little banded tulip that's almost like turning white, so but it's okay. It's all cool. And nutmeg shell, olive shell. Oh, nutmeg, I found one of those nutmeg that it's almost like white. I think that's also albino, they call it, but this one makes me think it's an albino shell. So there is that. Florida fighting conch, which there isn't that many Florida fighting conch I found so far here at Longboat Key. And let's see, kitten's paw, some prickly cockle there, and then some giant cockle, Atlantic cockle, and kitten's paw, and then broad-ribbed cardita. Yeah, so this is my haul so far. Thank you for watching my channel, Seashore Adventure. Please like and subscribe. It'll help me to make more of this video for you to watch. Until the next time, happy shelling.